Okay, on day 4, you are editing your essay. So come down to the bottom, click the Start menu, hold your mouse on Microsoft Word, move your mouse over, click on 3 Adjectives Rough Draft. Remember, this is the hard part. Everyone speeds through this. They don't do a good job. You need to go slow. You need to read each word carefully. You need to read what word is on the screen. Don't read what you meant to say. Sometimes if I go too fast, I will read what I meant to say. And you fix it up and make it sound as beautiful and as lovely as you can. And when you're done, you have someone else read it and make them be very, very critical and say, how can I make this better? Take their advice and fix it up with their advice. Okay, so let's get going. There are people who are smart. There are people who are athletic. There are people who are sneaky. With so many people in this world, what type of person are you? I am someone who is hardworking, unique, and patient. These are qualities that help me do my job. In every job I have ever had, the hectic days have been my favorite. When I was a cashier, I would volunteer to work on the holidays. There were crowds lined up down the aisles sometimes. Waiting. I'm going to get rid of sometimes because even though it's the truth, it doesn't make it sound like a strong point. There were crowds lined up down the aisles waiting to pay for their groceries. I like working hard. That frenzy is fun for me. Often I choose to volunteer for holiday events at my stepdaughter's school. These types of gatherings will have the same sort of frenzy I participated in at my cashiering job. Working hard in a hectic environment is really kind of fun for me. I get rid of kind of. That makes it sound kind of boring. Is really fun for me. In fact, I miss hard work when summers come along. The first few weeks of rest and relaxation are well needed. But I get bored not working. I need projects and tasks to keep me going. Hard work is part of my personality. Work is not only part of my personality. Is there another word so I don't have to repeat myself? Double click on personality, right click, character. Okay. Now, if I highlight the whole thing for hard work, is there a way to say that differently? Heavy labor, industry, diligence. Okay, so it says hard work is part of my personality. Work is not the only. Be careful, make sure you read slow, because sometimes we read what we meant to say. Work is not the only part of my character. Is not the only, I'm going to say valuable part of my character. That sounds better. A big quality that makes me who I am is the fact that I am unique. Ask anyone who knows me. They will shake their heads up and down and say, yes, she is very unique. I'm going to take this part out. I don't like it. Delete. Ask anyone who knows me, period. I like colors that most adults do not like. I call them punch you in the face colors. This means they are very bright. If I were allowed to, I would paint all the walls of my house bright, punch you in the face colors. My husband has to live with them, so I keep my colors, I keep my walls, so it's not colors. So I keep my walls fun, but not so bright. The love of bright colors, I'm going to say bright items, is seen in my clothes too. I choose outfits with fun patterns or bold hues. Also, when I chose my car this summer, one of the biggest features it needed to have was a really bright color. I ended up with a bright, I'm saying bright a lot. Double click on bright, right click on it, go down to synonyms. Happy, lively. I ended up with a bright. Okay, so I ended up with a yellow juke. How about bold? Yellow juke, that's better. The uniqueness is seen in my home life. How about instead of unique, we'll say my. My uniqueness is seen in my home life and my professional life. No, how about we get rid of my? Uniqueness is seen in my home life and my professional life as well. When I taught in the classroom, I was one of the few teachers who would wholeheartedly participate in crazy days. Crazy sock day, crazy hat day, dress up day, mismatch day, and many more days were my absolute favorites. I was not afraid of looking unique in front of my peers. Sometimes I would invent crazy days for my classroom so I could dress up more. No matter where I am, no matter what I'm doing or wearing, I feel like being unique is a big part of being me. The biggest and most valuable part of my personality is my patience. This has helped me on a daily basis in my job. I have to be patient when teaching children. When I was a cashier or a manager, I needed to be patient with the customers. No one likes or wants an impatient employee. We have all had experiences with impatient people in the public. It is horrible. This is why I try hard to be a patient customer when I am interacting with employees in the public. No matter where I go, whether it be a fast food place or a grocery store, I know what it feels like to deal with someone impatient. We should all try our hardest to never be an impatient customer. This type of practice can help you. Like it has helped me in my current job. I teach children online. Many days I have to help children and parents find things on the computer. Patiently, I have, let's right click, check this one. Tolerantly, good-naturedly, that's not good. Patiently. Just repeating myself. I have to walk them through directions over the phone. I have to listen carefully and never become upset. It would be much harder for these students to learn if I was impatient. See if there's a better word. Double click, right click, and then go to synonyms. Annoyed, irritated, edgy, intolerant, exasperated, aggravated. Let's say aggravated, if I was aggravated. So it is easy to see that patience has been one of my most valuable qualities. No matter if you are handy or efficient, everyone does what they can with the qualities they have. I am hardworking, unique, and patient. With these qualities, I was able to cashier, manage at a grocery store, teach in the classroom, and teach online. I've taken my personality and used it to become successful. I'm going to change it to A. A, success. Okay? It sounds braggy, but it's how you write. You talk as though everything is the truth, and for sure. And you kind of have to brag when you write, because it kind of shows off how good of a writer you are if you get braggy like that. Now you have someone else read it. Make them be super critical. Tell them, really be hard on me. What do I need to fix? And then fix it. Don't just listen to them and not fix it. No, actually fix it. And then you come to the top, click File, Save As, Computer, and then Essays. Change the word rough to the word final. So now this is your final draft. Click Save. Come down to the assignment. Scroll to the bottom. Add submission. Scroll to the bottom again. Click Add the file. Upload the file. Choose your file. This time you're clicking 3 adjectives, final draft. Click Open. And then upload. You're going to upload this copy. When you see the picture, you're going to click Save Changes. The teacher will check it and then put the comments below this file, and you'll find it here tomorrow. So come back to this assignment tomorrow to find the teacher comments.